What if I told you that there was a film that transcends cinema in brightest day, in darkest night? No evil! Oh, no, not that one, not that one. Yes, today we are speaking on the 2008 classic, Yes Man, starring Jim Carrey. Now I know what you're thinking. On the surface, this looks like a typical romantic comedy of the time. Something very much in line with other films at the time. But I think what you'll find when you bust open the hood on this film is something a bit more complicated. You see, this film disguises itself as a romantic comedy, but in actuality, there's a lot more nuance here. Our film kicks off with Carl, played by Jim Carrey. He's a depressed, lonely shut-in who's trying to get over his recent divorce, shutting out all those around him and everything about his life, working a dead-end job at a bank, when one day an old friend intervenes on his lunch break and advises him to go to a self-help seminar. This very seminar winds up changing his entire life. The word that I would use to describe this journey that we go on in this film is authentic. And I know that may be strange. These are very much actors playing characters. That being said, the writing, the acting, the awkwardness, and the metamorphosis we go throughout the events of the film are second to none. This film is absolutely magnificent. It cannot be said how much I enjoyed this film. I have seen this film no less than 50 times. Enjoyed it every single time. It is absolutely brilliant. I'll watch it again right now. Don't test me. This is a film that I would put in my top 5 films of all time. That's how passionate I am about it. A 2008 classic. A huge argument around this film is that it's too close to Jim Carrey's previous film, Liar Liar. I would advocate that this film is different in a lot of regards. Yes, the premise is relatively close, but the overall journey to the film and the overall way that depression is explored here, I think is very different from that film. The overall structure, the jokes, most everything except that core premise is different here. The only similarity I find between the films is a bit of that core premise. You have one film where he has to tell the truth, and nothing but the truth, so help him God. And then you have another film where he has to say yes to everything because he made a secret covenant. That did not sound naughty. Yes, I am a strong fan of this film, if you could not tell already. If you have not seen the film, I highly recommend it. If we were giving this film our standard review questions, was the film fun? Abso-freaking-lutely it is. Very good film. I think everybody can enjoy it. There is a bit of a life-changing, life-altering message to this film about being open to life and the opportunities that it presents. It's a message and a journey that I find very, very compelling. The acting, the way everything's laid out is simply superb. I think it could not have been better, honestly. I'm not saying it's completely without flaws, but I am saying that I am more than willing to look past any and all flaws this film has because I hold it very much to high regard. And if you're curious on how the film did overall, like I was able to pull up some roundabout numbers. Now, I'm not sure if this is true because it came from the internet, so that's how you know it could be true or not true. The number that I pulled, this film was reportedly working with a $70 million budget, and it made back about $223 million. So yes, that would qualify this film as a success. For those that don't know, a film, relatively speaking, needs to make back twice its budget to account for all expenses, including that of marketing and advertising. If you want to know if a film has made a profit, a good number to go by is just double the budget. That's essentially, more times than not, I would say that is a good number to go by to see if a film qualifies as a financial success, which I would say this one does by all accounts that I could find on the film. Shout out to this creator as well. I think they did a great job talking about the film in their video here as well. But with all that being said, if you have not seen the film, as I said previously, I do recommend it. And I'm not even exaggerating. I feel like this is top 5 movies of all time for me. This film is something that I don't think will ever get old for me. No matter how many times I watch it, it is something that just is so special to me, honestly. Now, thank you for sticking with me.